Hello, this is Cody. We're at Legend Sports and Games today. Who am I with?
Ed.
And what'd you do today, Ed?
Got third place at our Undisputed King of Games tournament.
Nice. And what did you play this week?
VV.
Voiceless voice.
Yeah, like the only decent deck that I had.
Word. Hey, it served you well.
Indeed.
Want to get into it?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Just jumping right in. Double Guardian, one Cerebus, one Pendragon. This definitely over the second Cerebus. This card's broken.
Got you.
3 low.
Yep.
Just doing double Saphira. Shout out, first of all, to good guy Michael Wisniewski. He has a Prophecy Wiz on YouTube. Go check that out. He was chopping it up and doing theory with me about the ratios of this. He even has a video about cutting certain ratios that we're used to having at 3-2. And Saphira was definitely it. He's 100% correct on that. 2 Saphira, I literally never missed the third one. You don't get cloggy brick hands a lot less often than you used to. Double Saphira, and I would definitely not play a third going forward.
Good. Got innovations happening.
Indeed. Triple Diviner, untries. The whole package
classic.
is broken.
Yep.
We're on the dog package, the one Maximus. This card's
terrifying.
this card's
so scary.
Especially this format. Except for that. Hand traps. Play 3 Ash, 3 Baylor for the monster hand traps.
Yep. Got some cool ones coming up.
Indeed. Triple Barrier, 1 Blessing. These cards are broke, man.
Classics.
These kind of carry by themselves. Triple Nadir. This is the best card in my deck this tournament.
I agree. Every time you... Good.
If I resolve Nadir, I think I'd win every game except for one, and I was in top 4. That I resolved Nadir to the guy holding the camera. But outside of that, this card's just busted, man. 1 Prosperity. Came up, actually, just dug me into a TC Boo that won me the game, so it was really, really solid.
Yeah. Card still broke.
It is. And then double pre-prep. It's another card I cut from 3-2 because of the recommendation. Once again, made perfect sense. This ratio, you're not seeing all these cloggy bricks. You're seeing exactly what you need to see, so this was very solid.
Yeah. And Nadir's kind of acting as like 3rd through 5th copies of that card anyway.
Sure is. And then right here, double prayers.
Standard for that?
Standard for that.
Gotcha.
Trap card.
1 Radiance, yep.
1 Radiance. Triple. Find here. Imperm. There. And then triple discard. Dominus Purge. This is broke, man. I swear. This is obscene.
I had to pick that up and read it for sure.
That card is insane, dude. Like, to be able to, just having multiple ways to stop my opponent from touching their deck, and then if you have a trap card engraved, especially after like resolving an Imperm, having Dominus Purge to follow up is just busted. It's Solemn Strike on your opponent's turn, essentially Gamma, especially if there's something a monster. So if you can play a deck that supports Dominus Purge, play it. And then finally the 1 Tikaboo in the main.
In the main?
Yeah, in the main.
What's the idea for that?
So the way I saw it was this. So originally this was going to be Bestial Magnemite.
Yeah.
But I was looking into things like I have enough resources generally to whittle my opponent's board down into, like, say, the best matchups like Ubel, etc. And this then functions as a board breaker or just a pretty much sealed way for me to get back into the game once I flip that they can't reestablish. Kind of like how Rivalry used to be when it was at 3 against things like the tier board or whatnot. If they didn't put up an Omni Negate, you could literally Rivalry going second and board wipe them. So this actually came up several times in that manner. And then it just reinforced my board against the best decks. When I would establish anything and be backed up by Tikaboo, there's just nothing they could do. So it served exactly the purpose. And I saw it, I would say 2 matches. So
I am glad I didn't see it either of our matches.
I wish I had seen it during our matches.
All right, 40 card main deck?
40 card main deck. For the extra deck,
let's go.
Anima, Amirage, Secure Guard. I actually never did this combo because Bestials is just too rampant. Whatnot. IP never made it. 1 Dynamundo never made it. Bucephalus to jump off of the Nadir, and then Goddess never made it. For the links, Fusions, Double Entis for the pop, Guru for the draw.
I just remembered you have Diviner in the list,
Indeed.
So Double Entis makes a ton of sense.
Very solid. 1 Arclight, 1 Maulong. This is actually really good in testing, but just never came up.
That's the Bounce card, right?
It's the Bounce card, yeah. This was for Tempai, summon it off of your Pendragon, but nobody here is playing Tempai. I mean, it can't beat Bell if they don't play Shifter, so it is what it is.
Yep.
And then the one Omega, and then not picture was Typhon. I had to give it back to a buddy. So.
Yeah, one Typhon, clear it out.
Yes, sir. Then sideboard, triple droll. My contemporaries do not like this today. This was actually broken for me. I'm glad it was broken for me. So that's really solid.
Yeah, I personally didn't end up playing it, but yeah, Tony didn't like it, and I chose not to play it, but
for me today, this was solid. This was going to be Mourner, but this was just...
I would play Droll over Mourner for sure.
Just for me, this was a way better pick. Double Bell, very good against the Bell board, or even keeping them from getting a board, I apologize. And then very good for my turn 1, so I don't get bestial.
Yeah.
Double Nibiru, I feel that you know, though it's not the best anymore, I do feel that you have to have it somewhere in your list. Nib is still Nib. So, you know, especially when paired up with another hand trap, Nib is always going to be Nib. That's just point blank. So, still want to keep somewhere on the list. Don't laugh at me. I played the one tax jellyfish because I don't even actually own this tax jellyfish.
It's so hard to get a hold of it man.
I borrowed this from my buddy. Shout out Peter. I saw it once for my 6th card. And
no.
Where is this card? But I mean, it's just like I look at like Maxi, man. If Maxi was at 1, you play it. So I'd rather play this over really a third of any of those and see if I can sack somebody with it. Didn't happen, but it was in there. One call by the grave, triple evenly. This card's broken, and then triple solid.
Right.
That is it.
Got any shout outs for us?
Yeah, first of all, shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus the Christ. Shouts out to my beautiful wife. Shouts out to Legend Sports and Games for hosting a brilliantly ran event. Guys, if you are in the area or if anybody sees this video, come out to Legends, man. Great people, very professional. They treat their customers very well, and they really do give you an incentive to come to their business. So please do come out and support them. This is an amazingly ran event. Shouts out to my team, Angel Gaming. And then once again, if you didn't hear at the beginning of the video, shout out to Mike Wisniewski for giving me the theory behind the list, man.
All right. Thank you for sharing your deck with us today.
Yes, sir. Greatly appreciate you.
Have a good night.